All right. We are live. Tuesday, almost said Monday. Tuesday, August 18th. What is going on, everyone in the chat? Bunch of people here early. Really do appreciate it. We got a hefty Tuesday slate of MLB action. First pitches in just under an hour from now from some of these early games. Excited to dive into some of those. Maybe we'll put together a little something. We'll get to sweating something out on the live sweat here on the Guy Boston Sports channel. Make sure to hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button as well. As always, let me know what you plan on sweating out in the chat. We'll go through some of these and kind of look at them. But I do have to update a few things. So this is old. Got to get rid of that. And same thing with the play scroll. We got to update those. So allow me to reintroduce myself. Got to add these to the list. We do have a few plays that we've already placed today, all full unit plays. And I'm liking the board. I could see myself getting involved with a few extras like yesterday, those Nerfies and stuff like that. Man, oh man, did we have a blast, right? But I do have 4 full unit plays as of right now that I do like. I'll pop them up on the screen once we do get them here. All right. But as always, like I said, let me know what you guys are rolling with in the chat. Who knows? Might just jump on board with a couple of you psychopaths. I think we want to build at least, we'll get to, because yesterday, we went with a bunch of different things. I think we do want to probably start with, let's build a hit parlay, because that one came through for us yesterday. And then we can, maybe move into a strikeout one. Did I just stutter? A strikeout one? Because I liked him. Remember, Pete Alonso yesterday came through for us. We can go 2. I don't think we need more than a 2-legger to start things off. But we can also go to a strikeout one if we get a little bored with the hit parlay. But shout out to everyone in the chat. Corey knows the deal, guys. Drop a W in the chat if you are here early. That is a W. James Winston, eat that damn W. Appreciate everyone that is here bright and early or dawn or dusk, whatever the one is, nighttime to evening, early. Like I said, a decent amount going on here with the MLB. We do have... Can we get rid of this as of right now? Let's see. Yeah, okay. I guess we can. That looks kind of weird. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Corey drops the W. We got a W from Anthony. V99 got a W in there. Just J. W. Ant with a W. Laggy with a W. King says, who's better for 2 walks allowed, Andrew Abbott or Carson Whisenhunt? I mean, we already rolled with Carson. I don't necessarily mind Andrew Abbott if you're looking for over, what'd you say, 2+ walks. Andrew Abbott has an 11% walk rate. The one thing that I will say is it's a little dicey because you do have now, granted, you do have a Cardinals team that doesn't walk a ton, and that's why I say granted, against lefties, which Abbott is, they do walk a decent amount, right? So I guess you could sit here and be like, okay, that makes a little bit of sense. It's very similar as to why we like the Guardians to get a few walks off of Whisenhunt, right? With their walk rate. So I could see that making sense. If we do look at where's Andrew Abbott, let's pull him back up. Andrew Abbott, if we go and look at how this Cardinals team has done against lefties, and we look at over 1.5 walks, I mean, plenty of them have cashed. Clay Holmes did not. Wheeler, that's righties. Lefties, yeah, definitely plenty of them have cashed. That's certainly something that's interesting here. Cardinals, I kind of like that. I mean, you're getting -160. It's definitely juiced. I kind of like Andrew Abbott to get some walks. That might just be a play that we end up jumping aboard with. Shout out to King in the chat. I think that's a good... I like both of them. I mean, maybe that's a slippy roll it together, right? I mean, if you did go to parlay, do we even have... I wonder if we have the... I haven't tested this yet. Do we have walks in the parlay builder? We do. Add that. You can look at Whisenhunt. Add his walks. Where's he at? 1.5. I mean, you got a nice little payout there, I will say. I don't hate that. That's a decent enough look. Decent enough look. All right, let's jump into get some guys to get hits. Again, shout out to everyone in the chat. I really do appreciate you being here, and I mean that. I know we're kind of flying through, but I kind of want to get locked and loaded here. We do have a hard out at like 7:45 today, which is obviously a little while from now. Who knows if we'll even make it that far? But just FYI, no more. You guys guilted me yesterday into staying live, which was a blast. All right, what do we got? I just saw Yandy Diaz. Let's check him out. So we'll start with the matchup analyzer. We could start there and then dig in if we'd like what we're seeing, right? So let's go Yandy Diaz. In terms of what he's seen, obviously Jose Soriano. I don't hate the matchup score. Jose Soriano obviously is good, but Diaz has been getting a crazy amount of hits. Like, that's no shocker, right? Versus righties, he's been very good. I mean, lefties and righties. We saw him even yesterday, right? Couple hits. Jose Soriano, a little bit better against the right hand, but the pitch mix realistically isn't terrible. He's 4 for 16, which I don't think is terrible off of him either. Diaz, if we're using this rolling WOBA, he's definitely starting to trend in the right direction, right? And that's what's great about this. I always tell you, if we caught this right here on the way down, you'd be able to somehow, I mean, if you're lucky, predict this red little gap, right? But now, as we see it going up, if we extend this, maybe he's around here pretty soon. I don't mind Yandy Diaz to go out there and get a hit. I'm going to toss this over to you guys in the chat, so make sure to go ahead and vote. Let's see, Yandy Diaz. I think that is a decent one from Scooby right away. Shout out to her. Let's see. If that one's good to go, we can start throwing these into potentially the parlay builder and just see what we got overall. But go ahead and vote on that. Yandy Diaz 1+ hits. Let's see what we got. Right now, we're just looking to build this hit parlay. I see a lot of other people throwing in some other types of plays. I'm fine with looking at a few other guys, but that's what we're kind of focusing. I see a bunch in the chat. We'll try and get to some of these. Are we about to have like 6 hit parlays going? People are liking this one. Yandy starting it off. We'll leave it live, the vote live for just another second. But guys, go ahead. Hit that like button. And hit the vote button. That's what I meant to say. I'm just such a like slut. Jeez. I mean, I can't knock a guy that has, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 hits in his, that's crazy. 16 hits in his last 8 games. At home, it's just as good too. I have a feeling you guys are liking that one in the chat. Yeah, okay, Yandy is going to be spot number 1 here. Let's add him. We can add him. Yandy to get a hit. Boom. Okay, that one's in. Let me get back to this and we can update. I'm going to try and keep this all updated, okay? Because you guys know I struggle with it. So we're going to go Yandy. Oh, shout out to Arsh, always in here. Appreciate you donating out the Arsh. Let's go, he says. Appreciate it. All right, Wilson Contreras. I see a lot of people liking him. I do not hate a fellow, obviously, Red Sox. Let's see what we got here. I think I just did the wrong one. Yeah, I did. I went to his brother. Wilson Contreras. I mean, just to get a hit, he's been obviously looking pretty damn good. He's going to be going up against Merrill Kelly, who tosses that fastball a ton, which we know, changeup and fastball. He's been really good against that. In terms of him going up against guys that throw that changeup at a, what do we have here? 27, both these. So the changeup, let's see, he hits the change. Yeah, he does hit the changeup well. Has a hit in 67% of games there over the last 20, dating back to last year. That has cashed as well. What about when we get the 4-seam? Let's go 20% plus or 21%. That is him when we kind of build out this pitch mix. Via bucketstobucks.com, guys. Bucketstobucks.com. Go ahead and check it out. Ooh, I'm liking that. I'm really liking that. Like, even just removing some of these changeups and stuff, it doesn't look as good. The minute we do that, this is beautiful. All right, Wilson Contreras. Let's see. I mean, I'm sold on that. Guys, we go through these quickly. We might just have like multiple hit parlays together. I mean, it would stink if we hit like one guy of one and then, you know, we mix and match and we don't get it all correct. That would kind of stink. But I'm not minding what we got cooking up as of right now. I will throw Buckets to Bucks in the chat. If you guys are not aware, it's bucketstobucks.com. Which you should be aware by now, right? Buckets to Bucks, literally what I'd consider the best research tool out there. Why? Well, we built the damn thing. That's not why. Well, I guess it is. Obviously, if I build something, I'm going to trust it. Let's see. Is there any annual plans for the Buckets to Bucks? So, honestly, the annual plan is a deal. So like a deal, not a plan. We do have the annual one, $119.99 for the entire year. That like already is that is, I believe, like a 40 or just under 40% discount in general. So as of right now, we probably, I mean, maybe just maybe when we start to, I guess increase the price as it costs more to keep going with NFL and stuff. I already told you guys we're gonna keep it where it is for the NFL season. We'll come out of pocket a little bit, but at some point, with the more and more data and APIs that we end up having to get, we will have to up the price, which is why it's important to get in now. And that's not a sales tactic; it's true. But that annual price, I guess, at some point that might go up. So maybe that $119.99 will be a promo. But as of right now, we do not have a deal on the annual price because, just being completely honest, that is like a massive discount already. Damn, Wilson Contreras, you guys are liking this one as well. We'll leave the poll in a second. Oh, Jordan from the final round. Got a little cha-ching there. Shout out to Jordan. Buckets to Bucks looking smooth. It is. Working on it every day feels clunky because there's always a problem that you guys tend to not see. But it's a blast. Huge water. Arse with another super chat saying, best of luck, everyone. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. I'm already liking the parlay that we have going here. I'm thinking we have, all right, yeah, 30 plus votes. That's enough to get a little bit of a sample size. Wilson Contreras, tossing that one in as well. Do we even need it? Should we go third leg? Yes or no? Like, do we need to go, or should we just move on to another one? Because this one probably pays okay, right? We go Contreras, 1+ hits. We could toss that in and say, hey, it's good to go. You know what I mean? The odds for that, I mean, obviously it depends on what you guys have available to you, but in terms of the books that I have available to me, we are looking at 1+ from Wilson and then Diaz. Wow, both these guys have brothers in the league. That's kind of cool. Plus 133. I mean, I'm down to just roll with that and then go to another one. It's certainly 2x. Yeah, I see you guys saying you like that. Leave the 2. Okay, let's do this one. This is a 2-legger. We're gonna toss it in. I gotta get this in right now. So that'll be 1, and I will update what we have going on too. So I'll put that on the screen. But right now it's Wilson and Yandy, as both of them just need to get 1 hit, and that's in. I guess I'm not being too much of a stickler about the start times, right? Because the Red Sox game starts at what? 7:10. We have Yandy, one of the earlier, or what time is that Tampa Bay game? It's 6:40, right? Yeah, you guys got me. Usually I like to go with those early ones so we could truly sweat it out, but hey. If this Face ID doesn't work, I'm getting it on the score, which is different. But remember yesterday we tried to get into FD and it was like Face ID not recognized. I'm pretty sure FanDuel told me to eat a salad when that happened. One plus hit from Diaz. And then we go over to, come on, load for me. Why do I get so much stress? The minute I've decided to roll with something, I'm like, do not move the odds. Do not move the odds. All right, that is in. As always, guys, I always have to remind you fine folks that if we do cash this, any of these plays, anything that we have, as long as we have a net positive on the day, I will give away the winnings because they're pretty much your plays, not mine. All you have to do is follow me over on Instagram at EvPicks and DM me saying I'm here for the August 18th giveaway. So again, we'll pick, whatever it comes down to. If it's a lot of monies, maybe we'll give it away to a couple different people. If it's just a little bit, we'll pick one person in the DMs. Just follow and DM. But okay, we have that one in right now. Let's see. Can I do this? This is going to be, let's see, can we do this? Copy, paste, duplicate. Okay, hold on. We're cooking with gas. Boom, okay, all right. I'm going to put these somewhere over here, all right. This is a little interesting. All right, that is in. We'll keep that over there. Now let's work. Oh, it's a duplicate. That's tough. So if I update anything here, that's going to update. I didn't even mean to type sad, but yes, sad. Okay, we got to figure out how to do this. All I want to do is be able to let you guys know what we have. All right, we're just going to do it from scratch. Should we go another hit parlay or do we go to pitchers? Up to you guys. Don't mind me just moving a bunch of text around. You guys are just seeing real time. This software is called OBS, and it is OBSing me. Perfect. All right, that works. It's not changing the other one. Boom, that is already in. Kind of feel I just feel like I'm crushing this right now. All right, next up. Do we go pitcher strikeout or we do pitcher strike? Oh, you guys want pitchers and a Nerfy. Let's do a Nerfy. You guys are absolute psychos. Absolute psychos out here. All right. I don't know. This is right here is just like a bunch of just stuff, whatever. All right, what do we like? Jays, Tampa, Phillies, Nerfy, Cardinals, Reds, Nerfy. Just give me too many options. All right, we'll go kind of. I'll match your psychoness, and I'll just put the early games in a poll, and that'll give us the ability to say, okay, which one do we look into? And then if we don't like that, if people say no, once we get to an opinion there, then we'll do it. Yeah, I'll spin it on you guys. All right, first game we got. Then we have. Boom. I don't even know if we can get enough options here, but we'll start with these early ones because we'll definitely be able to roll with another one because these would obviously go in early, right? I think 4 options is the most, so you know what? These are what we're rolling with. Let's see. I'll obviously give you guys the ability to say, no, we don't like that junk, okay? So once we do this, we'll figure out which one to dive into. Here's how this is going to work, all right? Executive decision. We'll figure out which one to dive into, and then we'll put that yes or no to a poll. And if you guys really don't like it, then okay. I have a feeling if the poll wins, it's going to be one that we like, but hell, whatever. I should get okay, as that happens, I'm going to, let's see. Here we go. All right, that's going to be sweet. All right, let's see. We got to add this. So now we have plays from stream. And when we do end up locking something in, I'm going to change the colors to match the same colors. This may be overthinking it, but it is what it is. That's an eyesore, but you know what? We can deal with it, right? All right, let's see. Let's end this in. Let's go to, you know what? Let's go to Timmy the Timer. We're going to put 33. Shout out Larry Legend. We're going to put him on the clock, and we're going to go. The minute this concludes, I'm pressing stop, and I'm pressing the end poll button at the exact same time. I also never, while that goes, I'm gonna get the Discord going here. Let everyone know that we are live. All right, end poll. That was a close one. Looks like Detroit and Pittsburgh is what we are potentially looking at. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's do what we came here to do, all right? Detroit and Pittsburgh, let's just start from pretty much the top. Like, I'm going to go through this more quickly than we normally would, I guess, in a sense of, like, doing our own research. But let's see what we got. So, Ashcraft versus Keider Montero. Obviously, both these guys have been very good. I guess one thing that we could start at is taking a peek at both these guys and how they've done in terms of nerfies. So, if we look at when Ashcraft is on the bump, 50% of games have cash. When he's at home, decent amount more. One thing I noticed earlier today, it's kind of crazy, and people in the comments said that this is obvious, like it's been the case, and I just needed to notice that he gets a ton of run support. Look at how many times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times they've scored runs. So without him, I mean, without them scoring runs, he's 7-2 to the nerfy. So I don't mind Ashcraft's sense of it, at least as of right now, right? Then let's toss Keider Montero on the bump, who's just kind of quietly been so good this year. Holy crap, 11-3 to the damn nerfy. The last 2 road starts, not all that tremendous. And what was it, 2-1 at the finish there? That has me a little bit concerned, I will say. Not a crazy amount concerned, though, especially given the fact that, he's going to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lefties. His lefty-righty splits, if we look at Keider, lefty's really good, righty's really, really good. Those bats that can, I know I'm moving fast, guys, sorry. Those bats that can hurt you are lefties, though. That gives me a little bit of pause. Our nerfy predictor has this one 51%, not matching the odds. That being said, I think we could count on Ashcraft. Detroit hasn't been, just without, forget Keider Montero. Looking at the under in the first, like this has been a nerfy team recently. What about on the road? Not so much on the road. And Tigers when they are at home? Not so much. Interesting. So the pitching's very important here. I'm going to toss this to a poll. Let's see what we got, because I'm certainly not against it, fellas. And fellettes. Will I do soccer? E-Dog says, Tassos is going to be doing some consistent soccer content on the channel. Not me. I don't know enough about it. I'm not going to BS you guys acting like I know enough about it. Hey, by the way, while you guys are voting, make sure to hit that like button. If you're watching on mobile, I think you do have to close the chat to hit the like button. But the fact that we have literally like 5x the amount of people in here that have hit the like button, either I'm stinking at what I'm doing or you guys just forgot. And I'm hoping it's the latter, all right? Wow, a bunch of you guys are already entered. I just got a decent amount of followers on Instagram. See, that's why you play the game. Again, guys, follow me on Instagram at EvPicks. Picks with a Z at the end if you do want to be in on the action to potentially win whatever we win. Keider Fartero. I do think Montero, I said it in today's video, I said that I think he's due for some regression. The guy isn't as good as he's been playing. Guys, to lock this in, we're going to need 55% or more, because that tells me that it's like a swaying consensus, right? I don't like the idea of sitting here being like, okay, well, we'll go, 51%, 49. That still means a hell of a lot of people didn't like the idea of it. So to lock this one in, to toss this in, yeah, I'm going to be looking for at least 55%. So we'll leave this live for just another second, and let's see. These things are all messed up. Daniel's hit the wrong button. I can't do anything about it. Oh man, we gotta go to Timmy the Timer again. Jeez, you guys. Let's queue up Larry Legend mixed with Timmy the Timer and let's go. I'm gonna press stop poll the minute this comes across. If it is no, it's got to be, I mean, actually, wow, this is 52% say no. Interesting. Oh, 51-49. This thing is moving. You guys keep hitting the like button. Absolutely loving it. The chat's going off. We may be talking. What was the other one? So the Phillies and New York and Baltimore will be the next one to look at because that was the second one in line there. All right, end poll. No, that one got a big. Interestingly enough, that thing started at like 56%. Wow. All right, let's go and dive into. So that one we just did that. What am I trying to say here? My mind is all over the place. We just did the poll, and it looks like New York and Baltimore was the one that came in second. Let's check that out. We'll kind of do a similar thing. I know we're going through pretty quickly with that. Shane Baz going up against Carlos Rodon. If we just look at both these guys, again, is this the proper way to look at a nerf feed? I don't know. I mean, I don't hate what we're doing here, but I do think that if we're trying to have some fun into it, yes, if you really do want to, go through and fine-tooth comb it, that's probably smarter. 50-50 for Shane Baz. Went at home, 55%, including 1, 2, 3, 4 straight. Head-to-head, only has one. This was this year, and it was 2-0. They didn't score. What about when he was at home? Are they the ones scoring in that 55? Yeah, there's been 3 games. I mean, you knocked 2 of those out, and he's been pretty good at home. Now, he does struggle against the left side, right? That's what we talked about this morning. I'm on the Yankees money line today, by the way. So, struggles against the lefties. If we look at this lineup, like there is lefties galore in this lineup. So that kind of alarms me if we go to the matchup analyzer and just throw in Shane Baz. But that being said, we're only talking 1 inning, so don't get our you-know-what's in a bunch, all right? He's actually looking okay overall, but I do think that the lefties are the concern. But the pitch mix, even across some of these lefties, like Luis Garcia, the pitch mix isn't terrible. So now let's do that same thing and looking at Carlos Rodon. Obviously, we're going to have a little bit less of a sample size, I guess, because of his season. 44% when he's on the road, 50-50. Nerfy Predictor likes this one 50-50. I mean, you're getting a decent price compared to what you were getting that last one we looked at. All right, we could toss this one to a poll too. We got to get one of these down, guys. We can't be a bunch of sticklers. I mean, we can. What's the odds for the Celtics to miss the playoffs entirely? I cannot see that happening. I just simply cannot. Change the Nerfy to a Yerfy. Talk about hitting the E-brake and going 180 on him. Fade the Yankees, Big Brother says. I mean, I already took them today, but we got a really good number, man. We got plus 100. Right now, the Yankees are like minus 105, minus 115, which is still right around there, but I'm loving that plus sign next to it. Hey, we're going to have to agree at some point. We can't go through the entire board and everyone's like, no, not that Nerfy. And I will tell you, if you're sitting there being like, well, I'm only voting no because I want the one that I like to be included, we could get multiple Nerfies down, right? Like who said you can't go home? I mean, who said that, these are the only things that we can throw in? Let's see. I don't think we need to. I think this one is a little too far gone. Actually, wow, what a swing. 54%. Let's see. I'm going to give this a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ending the poll now. What a swing. That one was kind of intense. That was also a no-go. Jeez. Me saying trying to find a Nerfy is like clearly the hardest thing in the world. We want one of the early ones too. I see a lot of people dropping some other games. Those may be good looks. I'm not telling you they're not, but we want some of these early ones, right? So pretty much anything 6:40 Eastern time and before. So of the bunch, which we're gonna get through those 4 that we already looked at. I think the Phillies and Marlins are next, but it's Cleveland, San Francisco, Phillies, Marlins, Pirates, Tigers, Yankees, Orioles, which we already looked at 2 of those. Rays, Blue Jays, Cardinals, Reds, that type of thing. But let's take a peek at the Phillies, because the good thing, and we implemented this strategy yesterday, right, guys? We did look at a few nerfies that we cashed where we had a really diabolical pitcher on one side, like a head and shoulders better than the other pitcher, and Zach Wheeler is here. Now, the one thing I like about this, and we talked about this in today's today's show, right? Nerfy Predictor, while this is, where do we have it at? This thing moved around 48%. While we do like the pitching on both sides, Tyler Phillips has really struggled against lefties. Okay, right? Really struggled. There's a bunch of lefties. But, and keep an eye on it, that big old butt walking around, they do look like they're going to have an opener in Cade Gibson. Cade Gibson is very good against lefties. He struggles against righties, but they don't want him to be in there. He's probably going to pitch that one inning and then turn it over. We're only looking at that one inning, right? And in terms of Zach Wheeler, I guess we can look at him when he starts for this squad, right? Because I don't think we're going to have much data for Cade. But if we go to Zach Wheeler, I mean, it's probably as good as you can expect, right? 55% here, went at home 6-2 to it. Even these two are when they scored. So, like, literally not a single run has come in against him in the first inning at home. So I do not hate the idea of that, right? Maybe this is the one that we all agree on, especially, like, if this was Tyler Phillips, I'll tell you right now, if this is Tyler Phillips, I wouldn't like it as much. But if we do, and, these damn openers and stuff are always subject to change, right? If we do see that seemingly could be a good spot. So let's see. This seems like, I would say because of that opener, this seems like the one that some people may be more willing to roll with. I just wish we knew for sure Cade Gibson was starting. Which, actually, did we get a lineup confirmation? Here we go. This came in via lextrabase.com. I mean, yikes. This is a cool feature that we have over on Buckets, by the way. You can go to players and you can see their latest news. But he will serve as the opening pitcher. So I guess, yeah, we have that. I think that's a very good thing because... And it makes sense, right? That was like the first thing I said in today's video. Like, I like how they're game planning this because you kind of need to, man. Let's see. Let's get this ready just in case. I want to pick the colors. Let's go orange for this one. This is not, we're just getting this ready because I don't want to sit through hours of freaking moving that stuff around again. All right. It's Gibson. Okay, so if Cade Gibson's opening, I do like that nerfy. I really do. And looking like you guys do too as of right now. 62%. All right, guys. Finally, we agree on something, all right? Let's get this in. Nerfy play number 1. That's there. And we're looking at... I haven't even got this in yet, actually. We're going to get this in. In terms of best odds right now, let's see what we got. First one total. We're looking at the under in that nerfy. Minus 113. Okay, not terrible. Not terrible. Make sure we can get that, actually, because I have not got that in yet. We cashed this nerfy yesterday, so hopefully we're not playing with a little fire. Yes, we got minus one. We got minus 130. Perfect. All right, I'm liking what we have so far. Liking what we have so far. All right, now let's do a strike. Let's get 2 guys for a strikeout parlay. We're kind of trying to just get, I mean, we are degenning out today, clearly, huh? Let's go strikeout parlay, okay? How's that sound? So we'll look for two guys for, say, 5+ Ks. Do we like that idea? Wheeler strikeouts, avoid that. Yeah, we got it. I mean, our ride of the day today is Wheeler's under. So I'd hate to have conflicting stuff going on. Let's see. We can look at Kyle Harrison. I see a lot of people saying Ashcraft as well. Let's look at Harrison. Well, what time's Harrison playing? He's later, right? 7:40. Yeah, we'll start with Ashcraft because that's one that we can see early. Guys, keep in mind, friendly reminder that we want to look at some early guys so we could truly sweat out these plays together. We have a hard out today at, I believe, technically we could stretch it to like 8, but 7:45. So let's take a peek at Ashcraft. Again, we're just going to be looking for 5+ from him. Which, I mean, you already know that he's going to be very good. He's going to see, a decent lefty-righty split. The guys that have the high striker rate are going to be righties, though. You could see Torkelson, Callahan here. I guess you could say these two, right? Gleyber Torres and, where is he? Righty. Javi Baez at 20+. So against righties, I mean, less of that, but a crazy high chase rate. Detroit doesn't chase. That's one thing to note. Overall, though, I mean, they're one of the more disciplined teams. So, worth noting, but how about this? The curveball and the slider, which he does throw 26 and 23% of the time, so 49, boom, look at that mathematician, percent of the time, he's going to get those swings and misses with that. And obviously, he's been fantastic at this line. We're only asking for 5. His normal line is 5.5. What we'll see here is when he goes against a team that has a 30+% rate with that curveball, I mean, you're not tipping your nose at that data, right? Even dating back to last year, not tipping your nose at that data, averaging 6.4. What about when we go to the slider? That would be the next strikeout pitch for him, right? Slider, you're looking at 30+% whiff rate on the slider. Still pretty damn good. The only one he didn't here was this one. And how many innings did he pitch? 3 innings, and this one he pitched 5. So if we get, which, by the way, if we close all these filters, he's been pitching, 5+ innings. In theory, if we say, even dating back to last year, which obviously doesn't look too tremendous, but if we say when he pitches 5 1/3, so we get at least 5 1/3, that's pretty nice. Last year when he pitched that much, which was only that one time, he did well. 5 innings flat, still pretty well last year. So Braxton, I almost said Bubba Chandler. Braxton 5+ strikeouts. I think that I can get behind that. Hey, Chris with a super chat. Shout out to Chris. Says like, comment, and subscribe. Don't be a guppy. Don't be a guppy, guys. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you are brand new. What do we think of that? What do we think of that Braxton Ashcraft? I'm trying to figure out a way to make this just look a little bit more pretty, but we weren't we were not planning what we had going on yet. Let's see if I can dig in here and make this just look a little bit, I don't know. Maybe we separate that. These are the ones that we locked in. This is what we're doing right now. I don't know, guys. Hey, it's a live stream. We're trying to work with it. Wow, this is interesting. Guys, get those votes in. There's not many votes in yet, but 70+, 77% right now. 70+% of the people. Daryl says, I can't vote. I got the Tigers as a dog. That's fair. I mean, hey, you could still have 5 strikeouts and the Tigers still come through. I don't think that that's like stopping it, but I get it, right? You don't want nobody rooting for Ashcraft to go out there and strike a bunch of guys out, and you're like, hey, I still have the Tigers. That is not correlated. I hear you. We have all the liquids. We got a late night, so I have caffeine at the wazoo right here. Martinez. We could look at Martinez, too. Let's see what we got here. More polls. This is fun. Yeah, the polls are kind of fun, right? All right, Braxton Ashcraft. That looks like that's gonna make its way in. Geez, 70. Have we had it? 76%. So Braxton Ashcraft is a fan favorite today. Let's do this. We got to clear this one, right? We don't need that anymore. And now let's go Ashcraft, which, Jesus, that's just a tough name. We're looking for strikeouts. We'll go 4+ for him. Okay, that one's on there. Let's see what else we got. So Ashcraft is in terms of he's in. Now we want someone else. Kyle Leahy. I see a few people saying Leahy. We could look at him now because I said 5+ strikeouts. We don't need to go 5+. Leahy's what, 5? We could get probably probably 4+ out of him. What would that do? Let's see. This is the beauty of the parlay ability. You can kind of see what you got. I don't mind 5+. Do not let this talk anyone off the ledge. Oh, yeah, we'd need to go 5. Okay. 5+. If we got rid of Leahy and we go 5+, that's more or less what we're looking at. Okay, so let's take a peek. That's not in yet, but let's dig into Leahy. So let's go 4+. He's obviously been a lot better. Like this guy at the beginning of the year, if we just look at it from an earned runs perspective, stunk really good now. And I even said in today's video, right? I was like, this is a very underrated guy right now. He's pitching very well. In terms of how he's been pitching, like it's kind of night and day strikeout-wise. On the season, 21% strikeout rate. Last 3 starts, 25.8%. He's getting the strikeouts. He's pitching deep into some games. He's going up against a Reds team that we know will strike out like you read about. 30th in baseball in terms of that. Now, what about him with his right-handed batters? The strikeout rate does drop a little bit, but still, guys, look at this. I mean, Sandy, weirdly enough, Dustin May, and Lord didn't have strikeouts against, but Yuri, Gusto, Castillo had 10. Castillo stinks. You have Sean Burke with 8. The pitch mix. Anyone against this Cincinnati team is going to have, obviously, a pretty high strikeout, whiff rate in terms of their pitch mix, because check it out. Strikeout. There's not a single guy in this starting lineup against righties that has a K rate of less than 20%. That's absurd. The curve, the meat of that order, it looks like I would say the slider would be the pitch. Maybe the change. Interestingly enough, he does have, high strikeout rate, which is 14%, but with that 29% K rate. All right, do we like Kyle Leahy 5+? I'm putting that to a poll. RN. The kids say RN for right now. Still have like triple the amount of people that we've seen hit the like button. Something in my teeth? What's going on here? You guys just don't like the stream on this fine Tuesday. I thought it was a terrific Tuesday. What alliteration. But here I am being bewildered. Curtis is helping some people out. He says, if you don't trust the Ks, the pitching outs are there. Yeah, I don't mind the pitching outs, honestly. Just for a straightaway, if someone else like, what am I trying to say? If you don't like the strikeouts, but if someone just wants to take this as a straight one, they had a doubleheader yesterday. The bullpen is fried. Would not be surprised if Leahy goes out there and pitches a decent amount. His pitching outs right now at 15.5, so they need him to pitch into the 6th, right? He hasn't done that much, but again, that bullpen's pretty fried. Now, one thing I will say, and I like to call this out because I love that we've added this is the rolling expected WOBA. If we are using this, there may be some expectation here that he is starting to fade off. But strikeouts is where you get this Reds team. Austin says, I'm loving the stream. Appreciate that, man. $6+ for him. Yeah, we have Zach Wheeler for the ride of the day, under in strikeouts. Oh, we hit the like goal. Shout out to you guys. But you know what? You know what we love to do here? Move the goalposts. Appreciate you guys. Hit that first like goal. I was thinking that we were going to sit here and do we'll lock in a play and do the giveaway once we hit the like goal and stuff, but we've already thrown in 2 plays, so hey. I think we're doing just fine. Let's see. Do we like Leahy? Kind of got distracted there for a second. 64%. All right, 65. Let's end it. And let's see if we did add that in. I know I already said it. I already forgot in terms of what we were looking at. Plus 120. We don't we don't want that in there. Let's see. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Should have had this ready to go already. There we go. MGM's looking like what we're getting that at. Does that sound about right to everyone? Let's see. Let's get this. A new color. Absolutely loving the coloring. All right, 3 plays. Let's see. It should be plus 110 unless it's already moved because we got some narcs in this chat. Lucky says, am I psycho for wanting Rodon over in strikeouts? Maybe. I like the Yankees today, so if he's doing that, I'm fine with it. But the only concern I have is that he's coming back. They have a fresh bullpen. You know what I mean? That might say something, Corey. Maybe it's about us. Maybe it's about you. Who knows? Okay, come on. Come on, Ev. Lock in. Strikeouts, strikeouts, strikeouts. I was just I don't use MGM that much, so when I get in here, it's like, all right, let's learn this real quick all over. Guys, we got these in pretty damn quick. All right, that is in as well. Boom. And it was plus 110. Nice. I guess we could take out number 1. I don't think we're going to have... I mean, we can get something else in. What are we kind of missing? Right? Like, what are we missing? We're clearly diversifying our portfolio and just fully degenning out. But I do kind of like what we did yesterday, right? Similar to this. We were like, all right, let's kind of cover our bases. And we did just that. A home run play. I rarely take home runs. If you guys want to, okay, drop a yeah. I'm not going to put it to a poll. Yes or no in the chat. Yes, you want us to go with a home run play. Maybe we just take one player because I'm not mixing around with those silly parlays. All right, you guys can do that. I know they're electric, they're fun, but drop a yes if you want us to pick one player here that we could pick for a home run, or no if you think that that's kind of a waste of time. Which now that I say that, I'm like, that's dumb. I know you guys are mainly going to say yes. Okay, I'm liking it. We have some sensible folks in here. We got a couple people saying no, waste. Yes, exactly. Home runs are a waste, but we cannot, actually two things. We cannot, one, neglect the fact that, you know, we're playing with my monies here. I'm giving away those winnings if it does cash. You don't have to ride with it, right? Two, we're just doing it for some fun. Yeah, bunch of psychos is right. Corey's right as well. You guys like wasting money. You're wasting my money. We'll do like $10 on it or something, though. We already got we already have super chats that are worth that. You know what I mean? So there we go. Everyone that has super chatted so far, shout out to R, shout out to Chris. We could put that on that. If you want to super chat now and donate to the home run fund, sure. That way it's not wasting money. All right, you freaks, you freakazoids. We'll get to a home run. Drop who you want to look at here. Oh my God, you're right, Timmy. That is diabolical. Is Vladdy officially out? I mean, let's be real. He wasn't in a home run at home, anyways. Ohtani PCA, those are two obvious ones. What did Ohtani do yesterday? He had 2? I'll tell you right now, I'm probably not looking at Shohei. You're gonna get, you know, zero value in that, right? Like, what is his home run line today? Plus 230. Yeah, right. I mean, I get it. Like, do not get me wrong. I get it, right? But come on. Isaac Paredes is an interesting one to take a peek at. Guys, when you're dropping this, let me know the best odds available. I mean, he's barely been hitting them, huh? At home, he's a 3. Yeah, not so. Actually, this is a later game anyways. Okay, wait. Okay, yeah. Here's my one condition, all right? And I think it's a fair condition. We have to look at some of these earlier ones. And we only have like 10 minutes to go. We can look at some of these 7-10, 7-10, 7-10 games as well. But if we're doing this, man, we're doing this. Like, I kind of like the Paredes, especially at plus 540. So shout out to Daniels. I kind of get that. But if we're doing this and I'm about to piss away some coin, we got to be able to sweat it live. That's fair, right? Like, I'm saying every game, if we look at the schedule here, every game from this one up. I see Timmy. Timmy, I almost can't trust you about the Blue Jays, though. But you know the minute's going to happen at some point. You're like, when I say I can't trust you, it's simply because that's like me being like, oh, I think, Wilson Contreras is going to hit one. I'm biased. That being said, do you know more than most? Ugh. PCA's playing a little too late for us, guys. It's an 8 p.m. game. Acuna Jr., I mean, we have a hard out at like 8 max, and I'm probably out of here at 7:45. So we're not going to be able to sweat that. There's a couple other ones that people are tossing. Caleb, yeah, I'm on Wizenhunt's over in walks. Let's see. Ben Rice, do we do Ben Rice? We do already have some action on that game. I don't necessarily hate it. We have some cool stuff planned so Buckets to Bucks, guys, like I've always told you, is the best research tool out there, right? We have some, even though I'm not a big home run guy, we do have some home run stuff cooking. Ben Rice, the number 1 Yankee in terms of the matchup here. He hasn't exactly been on fire, but he did a home run, was it yesterday or the day before? Day before, they were off, right? Maybe he's starting to see it. I mean, we do have Camden Yards playing up. Now, it's just a breeze blowing to the right, but that obviously somewhat benefits a batter. Slugging on the 4-seam, which he's going to see 34% of the time, is pretty impressive. In terms of getting barreled up, this is Shane Baz. He's not getting barreled up against lefties, but the blast rate isn't fantastic. I mean, this is tough, man. This is tough. Not getting barreled over his last 3 starts is pretty impressive. Why does that say last 3 versus Baltimore? Okay, do we go Ben Rice? What are we looking at home run-wise? Plus, I don't know if I love those odds. Like, I kind of want a little bit more of a long shot, but we have to be quick here. This was the quick game. Guys, if I've ever asked you or called upon you to get the votes in, this is the time. Because this game starts in a couple... Did this game already start? We could still get it in, though. We could still get it in. No, okay. All right, good. We could take a deep breath there. We don't need to worry about Ben Rice. I don't mind it, but I don't know if I love the odds. Like, really, guys, I'm not a big home run bettor. If I'm going to go home runs, I'm looking for some action. Herrera, okay. Let's see what we got from Herrera. I'm just going right to the odds. Why do I not see his home runs? Are you kidding me? Oh, jeez. Plus 500. Don't necessarily hit it. We'd get 4. I don't think I have anything in Poly. He did hit one. Was it yesterday or 2 days ago? Yesterday. Andrew Abbott, I mean, it's a lefty. In terms of him, lefties better against lefties. Definitely has a smaller blast rate, but barrels can get walked. Not really chasing blast. What do we have him for in our matchup analyzer? 72. Wind blown out. What do we think of Ivan Herrera? I'm almost thinking that we can look at, like, is it too silly to look at someone like Jordan Walker as well? I might add Herrera to the poll in just a second. Not terrible for Walker. All right, let's see. I don't hate Herrera. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I love it either, though. Okay, early read on that one is a no-go. What about Jordan Walker? Jeez, Jordan Walker's getting shat on in this poll. It's like 10 votes in and it was 80% no. Caglione, that game is, what time is that Royals game at? It's too late. 7:40. We're talking Jose Ramirez because I said in my video today that Jose Ramirez is probably my favorite bat overall today. Plus 500 for Jose Ramirez. I mean, the guy hasn't hit a home run since Nam, but here he is. He's way better against lefties. He gets a lefty in Wizenhunt today who's getting, barreled up, and that could be something. All right, Jordan Walker, you guys clearly hate. The guy goes out there and home run derbies it, and then people are like, he stinks. Jose Ramirez could be a really good little sneaky look there. Because what are we getting? We're getting 5-1? I kind of like his hits, runs, and RBIs too. I might get that in real quick as a final play. I think I will. I think I'm gonna toss in Jose Ramirez hits, runs, and RBIs, FYI, as a final play here. Hopefully that's not gonna burn me, because it is kind of just a late ad for whatever reason. And this one is it just starting? No, we have, oh, it already started. We could still get the HR in though. I don't want to toss in a final play though if it's already started. So that stinks. All right, yes. Good enough. All right, we're going to go Jose Ramirez dinger. Do I love taking, can we get that or did it close? Where can we get it? Live. All right. We'll see. If that opens back up, you guys can remind me. Potentially looking at Jose, but obviously we kind of blew that. Which I'm like, not going to lie. I'm kind of sneaky sitting here being like, what a bummer. Your boy didn't love the home runs to begin with. We do have that Nerfy starting though. Let's lock in on that. What are we doing, right? Come on. All right, we got a few games rolling now. I don't even have my MLB TV going. I am discombobulated. If Jose Ramirez goes out there and gets his hits, runs, and RBIs, I'll be a little upset because we obviously liked that. Just didn't get there early enough. All right, we got one out so far in that Nerfy. Out of everything that we have right here, what do we think our favorite is? Obviously, there's nothing astronomically in terms of odds or anything like that. But do we like the hit parlay, the Nerfy play, or the strikeout parlay? Jimmy, I will be working tonight until, see, everyone thinks the YouTube game is all glitz and glamour. I'll probably be working till like 1 a.m. tonight. I was like, it'd probably be a little too early to start on that, and then all of a sudden be, not looking too great. All right, we got 2 outs now. Is that a strikeout? 2 outs, Zach Wheeler. He was the one that we were confident in, right? Oh, I love that. Jimmy goes, I'll drink for both of us. It is Curtis. See, it's not just always on camera. We're working on buckets. It's Bucks night. I'm recording H to H with Tassos. We have an early flight tomorrow, so I'm going to be doing the MLB video for tomorrow, not tomorrow morning, but when the games are over tonight. We got a lot going on. Got to edit H to H because we haven't found an editor for that yet. K Parlay, the Nerfy. Yeah, I think that we have a good little mix here. I like coming on here and you guys kind of hooking it up with plays that I wouldn't normally roll with, just to get some more spice in the action. You know what I mean? All right, is Wheeler gonna get? He's got a 2-2 count against Lopez here. He already got through Marseille and Edwards. That's pretty damn good. So let's see if he can get out Lopez. Probably at some point. I asked someone about editor on on Discord. I will actually, let me toss this. If anyone has editing experience, and I don't think it's the most in crazy workload. I mean, we definitely want someone to be involved and stuff like that. But I'll put this in the chat if anyone wants to potentially be joining the team here. We just need it's an application form. I mean, it's nothing to replace your day job money-wise, but it will be paid. All right, Wheeler gets through. 3 outs down, 3 to go. Someone says, do you ever get confused for Chetty on Instagram? I've seen it a few different times. That dude's crazy. How we doing in that? Because we have we have a few live sweats going on right now. Wizenhunt. We also have the Blue Jays and Tampa Bay, but it looks in the first 3 under. Springer just did something. I'm assuming he got a hit. He scored. Did he score someone? That's not a great start. What does that score? 1-0. Oh boy, not how you want Nick Martinez to start off. Timmy said, yeah, Kirk did cash that. You did call him that he's going to at least do something, right? Yeah, we got a lot of action. We got the first 3 going. We got Carson Wizenhunt now at the plate, or up pitching. We have his over 1.5 walks. We got Stephen Kwan up in the count, 2-0 to him. Come on now. Come on, we got some good vibes. Let's see good vibes in the chat. Come on now. 3-0 count to... Can we get the first batter of the game to walk here? Give me some. Give me some. Carson Wizenhunt stank. Yep, 1 walk. All right, that's going to probably score another one, right? Looks like that Tampa Bay and Blue Jays first 3 under is going to be tanking. But the good news is Carson Wizenhunt already has 1 walk. Let's go. Yeah, there was so many Blue Jays and Rays Nerfies in the ride of the day today. I just didn't roll with it because it was very similar to my first 3 under. You know what I mean? And if I do, I always tell you guys, right? If I like a first 3 under than a Nerfy, I'm pulling the trigger on that more than anything. Like, for example, I mean, it's probably going to lose, but we still have a chance to cash the first 3. Not looking too hot for the Nerfy. That thing's already gone. All right, Wizenhunt's not looking too great. It looks like a Jose Ramirez single. I liked him today. Come on. All right, we got 2 outs. We got to focus on this damn Nerfy. This could be a real quick cash. Gibson's got 2 up, 2 down. He's pitched 3 pitches, but now he has Bryce Harper up. We cannot counter eggs before they hatch. We got to see a little beak coming out of the egg before we get excited, all right? Come on. Cade Gibson. Would not hate seeing the check mark next to that Nerfy play. Dare says, what's up, everyone? First time in the live stream. Hope everyone's hit their parlays. And I like those vibes. Those are good vibes in the chat. Also, welcome to the first live stream. Are you new to the channel or just new to the live streams? He is. Gibson's a little scared of Harper. We're watching these pitches. They're not looking too close to the plate. Let's see. 2-0 count. 3-0 count. I mean, if there were to be a guy that you're thinking, let's not pitch to, it's got to be him, right? Like Bryce Harper, it's got to be him. He has the 2nd most walks this season. That's kind of impressive. Yep, walked him. All right, that's not great, but just go get, who's after him? Luis Arias, soft contact, maybe an infield, ground ball. Tigers Nerfy, did it come through? Yeah, I like that question. What is everyone rolling with today? Because obviously I asked earlier, but we got a million messages coming in. Arias watched one go right down the dick. Let's go. 0-1. Did Ashcraft get any strikeouts? Come on now. 0-1. Cade Gibson deals, fires. 0-2 count. We don't hate it. Meanwhile, Wizenhunt is just running up that pitch count here. Six ground balls. That's what you like to see. Come on, Gibson. 1 pitch. Get Arias out of here. That's going to be a hit. No. Oh, he dropped it. Oh, that hit the shortstop's glove. Oh, I don't know if they're going to call that a hit or what, but damn. Carson Wizenhunt yep, there's Jose Ramirez's hits, runs, and RBIs. Joe Adell just sent one to, where are they playing? Cleveland? He just put one in Miami's backyard. Wow, that should have been it. That was a catchable ball. Now he has to get Bohm. Now he's got the righties coming up. Uh-oh, Cade. Luckily, there's 2 outs, though. Yeah, I'm scared of Nerfies, too. I'm very scared of Nerfies, but you know what? There's probably no better live stream type of action. I know I already asked. Did Ashcraft? Oh, looks like no strikeouts from him. Oh, Timmy, it's funny you ask. How do I research props? Over on bucketstobucks.com. I'll put a link for that down below in the chat. Wait a second. Arias walked to the dugout. That should be out of the base path. Swing and a miss to Bohm. He's got him down 1-2 in this count. Let's go. Cade Gibson, get us this Nerfy. Let's go. Come on now. 1 pitch. And that might score a run. That's going to score a run. Nerfy. All right. Yandy Diaz, Wilson Contreras, hit parlay. We were on fire with Nerfies last night. Looks like it's not a Nerfy type of day because that other one didn't come through either. Wow, that one, and if you guys did not see it, that one, I don't know if you want to call it an error, but I really think Otto Lopez should have caught that. Was it Lopez? Yeah. And, well, he did not. And look at that. We end up having to get cost for it. Get cost? We end up paying the price for it. That's a better way of putting it. Otto Lopez. L. You spell L. You spell Lopez with an L for a reason. Looks like Ashcraft did just get a K, though. That's what we like to see. Okay. Okay. More chins, more wins. Yeah, we got to do something about this. Come on, man. That was a tough one to swallow right away. That being said, I mean, one of these other ones, cash, it'll pay for it, right? We got plus money for it. I guess is a way of looking at that. Wizenhunt strikes out Rhys Hoskins. Now we have, I want to get to Bazana, Rocchio. These guys can watch because we have, I know it's not one of our plays, but right here, watch the athleticism as I follow this. Carson Wizenhunt, one of our favorite plays today, over and walks. Damn, they might yank him before he gets a second walk. They're all over him right now. All right, here we go. Bazana should be able to draw some walks on him. Are we bummed about that? I should do a temperature check in the chat. Are we bummed about that, L? Andrew says, Ev, the man. I appreciate that. Very much so. All right, Bazana has a 12 or 13% walk rate against lefties. This is where we cash this over 1.5 walks. I'm telling you, this is where we cash it in the first inning. That'd be nice. Because I don't know how long they're going to pitch Carson Wizenhunt. He guy stinks. He's whizzing down his legs, Wizenhunt. My God. 2-0. 2-1. We missed a strike. Okay. Wait, what? No way. How did I miss a pitch that quickly? Yeah, I wish everyone wanted Nerfy as well. Those are two popular Nerfies today, too, huh? All right, 3-1 count. Wizenhunt cashes bad boy in the first inning. If he does, these vibes are turning right around, guys. Hit the brakes, 180, tail whip, whatever you want to call it, boom. And I know that's not everyone in the stream, but hey, maybe, some people tailed just from the videos today. Maybe there's some cumulative vibes, and that might be a home run. Nope. All right. He gets out of the first inning. He got rocked. 3-1 count. That was the time, though. Now I feel like I just jinxed it because I said that was the time. You're going to be doing NFL videos this year? We are, and I am, and everyone on the team is going to be doing some form of it too, I believe. Tassos, we are recording H to H tonight, our futures video. I got a list of futures. We'll see how that goes. If you guys don't know the show that we do, me and Tassos go back and forth. And just, I mean, it's a lot of fun, but we go back and forth and bicker and banter and all that stuff. Where's Broken? Is Broken in the stream? I think it's his birthday today. All right, we got, let's see. Who do we have? I can't believe I literally said that we wanted to roll with Jose Ramirez. We did talk about him, and I said he was probably one of my favorite player props of the day at the end of the video today, which, guys, by the way, I think we had we'll try and do it as much as we can, but we went through and did like a full-on DFS portion at the end of today's video, and seems like you guys liked the idea of that, so try and do that more and more. All right, base runner on top of the second. Is Nick Martinez just not it today? I thought that I like Jose Soriano more than Nick Martinez in terms of what he is. Like, Nick Martinez will pitch to contact and stuff like that. I like both these pitchers, hence why I like the first three, but Nick Martinez does not seem to have it right now. Timmy says there should be an all-day like cumulative strikeout prop for all games combined. That would be kind of sweet. That'd be fun. All right, does Martinez get out of this? Might be a double play. Nope, not a double play, but they did get the lead runner. Thoughts on the WNBA? Who would be your team if you watched? I honestly don't even know enough about it. What team does Nafisa Collier play for? Because I've watched her before and I like the way she plays. Chris says, don't count the eggs before they Harper. I mean, yeah, talk about this, what we almost expected was happening, huh? Ooh, Foster Griffin just let up a homer. Now I kind of want this Cleveland and San Fran game to be a little closer so they bring Wisenhunt back out. And I think he's coming back out, don't get me wrong, but let's see what we got. Leahy over 15.5. We talked about that pre-game. I don't hate it whatsoever simply because that bullpen is fried. You know what I mean? But we also need 5 Ks out of him in that strikeout parlay, and I don't know if he... Wait, did he have 2 in the first inning? Hell yeah. All right, there's a nice little vibe switch. I don't know where Ashcraft is at. Maybe you guys can update me in the chat. Are we giving out live ones? I mean, if other people have some live plays, we have everything that we have locked in as of right now. We're sweating. Minnesota Lynx. See, I don't know enough about the WNBA. You turn more red by the minute. Maybe it's your eyes. I promise you, I am not turning red. Oh, 2 count, runner on first. What is Vladdy? Is Vladimir Guerrero? He's got food in his beard. What's Vladimir Guerrero doing? Trey is amazing with the NBA. I've learned a lot from him, and I appreciate it. I mean, dude, Trey is awesome. I think he's one of the better WNBA minds in the game. And it's good because that's such a new sport for a lot of people. He's awesome. Two outs, man on first, 2-0. Timmy says, I've been watched from 3 minutes behind. Hey, it's all right. Oh, boy. Runner on second now. A single kills this first 3 under in that Jays and whatchamacallit game. What just happened? Oh, catch has got to make that. It hit. What did that hit? It took a really weird bounce. Thank God the ump was there. It, hit him. Am I ready for the NFL? Yes and no. I'm super excited for it, but as always, it's such a beast, and we've been working, and this sounds so stupid and, exaggerated. It's not, though, tooth and nail to get, Buckets to Bucks, which is our research tool, if you guys are not aware, to get that going for the NFL, too, so it's going to be very, 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 very just exciting. Good play by Short. Woo! Good play to get the runner out there. Bateman was busting. Yeah, funtastic is a way of putting it, Chris. Damn, Foster Griffin's getting hit up, man. All right, Ashcraft is back on the bump. He has the 1 strikeout. We need 5 from him. Guys, we can forget about that. What is Trey's channel? Trey does the videos here on our channel. If we cash both of the hit parlay and the Ashcraft and Leahy parlay, that Nerfy play, I mean, forgotten about. Phantom, it's still, I want to do it like a week before. I'm thinking like, just don't hold me to the date. But it's the, probably the first, like the first couple days of September is my goal. So you have, a week to get associated with it and all that, and a week that we can promo the discounted price. Because again, to launch this thing, we're not up in the price. We will have to at some point because I'm telling you, it's expensive. All the data points and APIs that we're buying and sourcing for commercial use from this is crazy. Like Buckets has been really successful since joining, right? Really also expensive to make for you guys. Also, like for me too, I freaking love doing it. Ashcraft has 1. We have Leahy's not. Lee's back on. Nope. Yeah, Lee's back on the bump. Leahy has 2, right? Leahy could have another one here. He's got 1-2 count to Stevenson. We know Stevenson's he'll swing the bat if he needs to. Yeah, check it out, bucketstobucks.com. Like I highly encourage everyone. I mean, we're building it, and the good thing is like I am so hands-on with this thing every single day. So it's not like, oh, I sign up and then if you do like we're constantly making it better. And it's good too. Like I'm Diaz, does Diaz beat this out? Ooh, that would have been a nice infield single for Diaz. Would have cashed their 1 hit. Strikeout for Lee. He's got 3. All right, what is he? Did Ashcraft just end with a strikeout there? That would be nice. Surprise me, box score. Surprise me. I think he only still has 1, right? And Diaz, I believe, does not have anything yet. That was his first at bat. Diaz was batting 4th tonight, huh? Oh, good play by the third baseman there. Would have been a nice hit for Diaz. That'd be nice to cash that. So Kyle Lee, he's looking like the dude here tonight, fellas. And fellettes. He has 3 through not even 2 innings. He's 3 through an inning and a third. Soriano over 16.5. Don't mind that. I think a lot of people are going to keep sleeping on Soriano. Paris's Buckets is one of the coolest things you've created. Appreciate that. Also, she's biased. That is my fiance in the chat. And now I got to watch what I say. Two count here. See if Lee can get 4 through. What would that be? 5 out so far? Sheesh. Come on. Myers has something in his mouth, and that thing is, jeez. Oh, fouls it off himself. I think we're seeing a strikeout from Lee here. I'm feeling it. Am I jinxing it? Maybe. I am an ultimate jinx sometimes. Guys, it's the camera. I'm not actually that red. Oh, that was so close to a strikeout. Yeah, guys, Trey does the videos right here on the Guy Boston channel. Boom. We got a ton of content coming. NFL is right around the corner, but yes, if you want that WNBA action, Trey has got you hooked the hell up. All right, Carson Whisenhunt's coming right back up. Let's see a nice little walk from him to start things off. Mad Max will have a legacy game. Dude, that guy's legacy is far behind him. And that's not like he literally has a great legacy. Paying you monthly. What are you paying me monthly for? Love NFL, better get paid for the year. I don't know what, I mean, every pick we give is free. YouTube's free. If you're talking buckets to bucks monthly, that's just you investing in a tool. That's not, I mean, I guess it's technically paying me, but I'm dying this chat. I mean, the chat is funny. Kyle Lee, okay, ground out. Didn't get necessarily what we want there. But he's already, what is Lee? Lee has 3. 2 more, man. You paid. Damn paying you. I'm so confused, Greg. Maybe I'm misunderstanding what you're saying, man. Player props totals. What we have right now is this. Already that Nerfy's out of the question. We do have that strikeout parlay. We need Braxton Ashcraft to get his Ashcraft together and light a fire under his Ashcraft. But Lee, he's looking strong right now. And then all my plays from the video today are scrolling right below. Lee, he won one here too. Matt McClain. Ooh, that was a nice pitch. That was a nice one. It was not a strike, but it was close. He thought about that bad boy. All right, Whisenhunt's back on the mound here too. We want him to walk one more batter. Timmy says, ignore the rage baiters in the comments. Yeah, the ultimate guppies. Followed me and was throwing a hissy fit after a losing day. I mean, yeah, the crazy thing is, I don't know if it's the same person, but someone was like complaining about how bad something was, and 1, it wasn't even that bad of a day, and 2, I was like, dude, I mean, we've been on a really good run in the MLB. I can honestly say that. 1 bad day, I'm not gonna like jump out of a window. But I get it. Jeez, Nerfies are not looking like they're Nerfing today, man. Jeez. That is 3 that I know of already. Here we go. Rocchio is who I'm looking for. Rocchio is at the plate right now. I'm thinking he can draw a walk. I mean, he doesn't walk all that much, but he doesn't strike out that much against lefties either. So I'm hoping he doesn't put it in play. 2-0 count. Come on. Cash this Whisenhunt over. Not a lot of Nerfies today. Not a lot of likes on the video either. All right, let's see. He leaves that inning with 3. Whisenhunt, okay, he's 3-1 count to Rocchio. Toss something just to the moon here. Let's cash this one early. Let's change the vibes up here. We lose that Nerfy. Let's see if we get this Carson Whisenhunt going. Rocchio pops out to center field. We're going to get that last walk. Yandy, no, Wilson's not up yet. Ashcraft is back up. I don't know what he's at. I keep losing track of him. Did he still has one? All right, we need like a couple out of Ashcraft this inning then, hey? I'd say so, damn. He's the one that we got, like we loved him, right? Or that might be a home run. Ooh, deep fly out. Oof. That's about as deep as he can get at that ballpark. Stephen Kwan, is that going to drop or is it an out? Okay, it drops. Good. Let's see if Wizenhunt walks someone now. Now they're just swinging at him. We're not even getting enough pitches in an at bat to get a Wizenhunt walk. Wow, Jake Mangum literally went back to one of the deepest spots in all ballparks. That was deep. That went 395 feet. Come on, Ashcraft. Three bad days. Oh, Paris says you better not jump out of. 3 bad days would do it for me. Ashcraft not getting the strikeouts unless this pitch drops, which I don't. Okay, good. That's like better for us, guys. Because it's not a used up out. You know what I mean? Jose Ramirez, okay, sends one down the line. Is that going to score Kwan? No. They're holding them. Ooh, this could be interesting. 2 outs. Man on second and third. It's too early in the game to just walk the runner, the batter, but he can be a little delicate here. First base is open. There's 2 outs. It's going to be, who's at the plate? This could be a really good situation for a walk. Could be. All right, let's see. Let's see a pitch around him. Joe Adell just dinged one off you, and he goes right down the middle at him. What are you doing, Carson? How dumb are you? Jose Ramirez already has 4 hits, runs, and RBIs. And we almost pulled the trigger. This is going to... Carson Wizenhunt walked the first batter of the game, and now they've just been swinging at the first pitch. It's also because he's throwing a pitch that I think I would hit out of the park. Damn, that was knuckled right up the middle. Let's see what we got. I would be a little worried now if I were him. I'm not pitching over the zone. Everything he throws over the zone, they're hitting like it's just a cupcake being presented to them, and they're hungry boys. That was a good pitch. All right, Ashcraft gets out of it, but I don't think there was any more strikeouts there, right? What are we doing? Come on, Braxton. And that looks like it's going to be a flyout. All right. Carson Wizenhunt gets through another inning, but geez, I don't know. He has 44 pitches through, what, 2 innings? I don't know. Leahy's down. Ashcraft is kind of selling right now. Jay's game. Kirk at the plate. First 3 under on the line here. Nick Martinez not looking like himself. I already kind of wrote this one off. Okay, I got you, Craig. Kirk for such a little stubby guy. He swings out of his shoes sometimes. But I love him, dude. Alejandro Kirk is awesome. Nick Martinez, 2 on him. You'd think a guy like at Kirk's stature would be, very balanced, but every time he swings, it's like he's about to fall over. Come on, Martinez. That's probably a home run. See ya. All right, there's a loser. Like I said, that doesn't hurt. That doesn't hurt the mental. The minute there's 2 runs right away, I had already kind of cast that one out. Which it still hurts that it's a loser. All right, we got to turn things around here. I mean, Leahy's looking good. That's good. Diaz will be getting... Is Diaz close to getting up? I mean, it's the top of the third. He bats 4th. He just got up 2 innings ago? Jeez. Yeah, Timmy, you called it. You called it. You called it big time. I was just talking about how he swings out of his shoes, too. Then he swings out of his shoes and swings and hits it out of the park. That's a cha-ching for Timmy for calling that. Said it pregame. Literally here on stream. We got another 10, 20 minutes before we gotta get out of here. So let's see if we can catch something. Realistically, anything that we've liked so far has not looked beautiful, huh? This is the first kind of bad run of it streams that we've had in a while. Hopefully we're not hitting a bad streak, because I thought the streams may be kind of like little good luck charms. But so far tonight, not so good. Trent Grisham hits a home run. Yeah, we got to give. If you guys are watching right now, drop a W Timmy in the chat. He literally, when we were asking for home run plays, he was all over Kirk. You got to give credit where it's due there. That was a great call. Now, Timmy, did you roll with it yourself? All over Kirk. All right, 1-0 Yankees. We are on the Yankees. Maybe that's a little bit of the good vibe that we really needed. I mean, Carson just needs one more walk too. This is a brutal one, because I have a feeling he's not going to pitch deep, guys. Like, he's stinking it up. 5 runs allowed through 2 innings. Tampa Bay, yeah, I mean, it's funny because I think a lot of... So the Nerfy in the first 300. So I do my videos, and obviously, like, we're recording so early, I don't see what anyone else is playing. I do hate... Not that it should matter, but it kind of does. I hate when I have a play that I really like that first 300, and it seems like everyone's grandma from, ex-boyfriend from high school is also on it, and I'm like... That tells me that, I didn't find anything that's... Not that my play has to be unique, but you know what I mean? It's like, I thought, I love this, but it just ends up being an obvious one, which if it's obvious, never seems to feel as confident. But everyone was talking about how Nick Martinez was going to be the guy that, locks it up in that. And I was kind of on the Jose Soriano train. I think Jose Soriano is going to get back to basics, because at the beginning of the year, this dude was filthy. But again, I mean, it doesn't matter if I like Soriano and other people like Martinez. It's a loser. Foster Griffin sits down Devers. Foster Griffin got that run support. If I'm telling you, I'll be a little frustrated if we now see Wizenhunt come out because he's pitched so poorly. Meaning, I liked his walks. He's had a couple bad, at bats, but he's throwing meatballs. But we also liked Cleveland's team total over, and now that's already cashed. That's when it's just like we talked about it yesterday in stream, right? Sort of the, paralysis by analysis, that's where it can get you. Like, I went, okay, I like Cleveland. Now I like their team total over. Now I actually like fading the other pitcher type of a thing. I talked about his earned runs too, but I for whatever reason, I rarely take over in earned runs. I'm more of an under earned runs type of guy. But let's see. We got him coming back up. Leahy's got 2 strikes on who's Rodriguez. Leahy's carrying his way to that parlay. He's got 3 so far. He's not even 1 out down into the 3rd inning. That's not going to be a strikeout. That might be a hit, huh? Nope, fly ball to left, or line out to left. I shouldn't say fly ball. That thing was moving. Phillies, let's go. Let's get this, at least on the screen, we'll get this Cards game right here in the 3rd spot. That kind of got barreled up. Jeez. The Undertaker. You're good. You're good, Finn. I still love the best way to beat the Yankees is make them play baseball. Ruthless. But as a Red Sox fan, how am I going to not like that? Red Sox, bases loaded. Did Wilson Contreras happen to get up yet? Or is it bases loaded? Oh, okay. Nope. Through the first 3. Wait, bases loaded. Did Abreu get on too? Yeah, he walked. All right, Wilson, now's the time. I'm not watching that because MLB TV blacks out, local broadcasts, but let me know in the chat if Wilson Contreras gets his hit. Ashcraft is back up. We got everything kind of rolling right now. All right, I'm going to run to the restroom. By the time we get back, we're going to have another Leahy strikeout, an Ashcraft strikeout, and a Wilson Contreras hit. Hopefully. Did I get my wish? Wilson strikes out. Did Leahy get a strikeout at least? Probably not. Did we get anything we wanted? No, even a Carson Whisenhunt out. Great. So I mean, we just asked and shall not receive. Maybe it's one of those days. Rodon's kind of dealing, huh? Surprisingly enough. 1 hit, 3 strikeouts. I mean, 2 walks, not the best. Ashcraft with a strikeout. Okay, here we go. What up, Don? Ashcraft with a really good pitch there. Nice. Whisenhunt. See, there's an... Okay, good. That at least isn't an out. I just want more batters for him. But that was a 2-1 count. What's his name? Gino or whatever. Hit one. It was a hit, but it was just out. Where is this pitch? Yeah, right down the middle. It's like just... who's not swinging at that? This guy's got to be a little bit more picky. Oh, Carson. All right, Leahy does have a 3-2 count here on De La Cruz. Swing and a miss. All right. All right. Oh, boy. Ashcraft just let up an ass bomb. Jeez. Who just hit that? All right, Bazan is one of the guys that I projected for a walk here. 1-0 count. 1-0 count. Uh-oh, is that a fair or foul ball? Pete, who just hit that? Mayo just hit a home run to tie it up in that Yankees game. That's going to be a game. I do think the Yankees have the late game advantage, though. But I just, man, maybe we're jinxing today, dude. I just talked about Rodon pitching well. And Bazana just sent one to, okay, it's an out. I mean, I'm conflicted right now. If I don't want the Guardians to tattoo Carson Wisnant because we need him to get a walk. So I want them to do, like, him to do somewhat well so they keep him in the game. But we're getting, like, 2-0 counts, and he's just going, okay, 2-0? Yikes, let me give you one right over the middle. Like, I could spit on these balls, pause, and they might go for singles the way he's throwing it. First pitch of every at-bat is in the dirt. I'm talking like they're not even going to be able to even use that ball ever again. That thing's getting scuffed up so bad. One-0 count, man on first, 2 outs. Perfect time to walk a guy. Wouldn't you say that, Carson? 2-0 count. Watch. Yeah, this Red Sox team, freight train logic, fellas. I've been saying it. Freight train logic, like you just don't step in front of them. And I know they kind of stunk, but you can see this team's getting back into the action that they were doing earlier. You know what I'm saying? Two-one count here. We got Bailey at the plate. I don't know too much about his walk. Oh, first lefty, 17% walk rate. Just keep an eye on this dude. Come on, this could be it. Again, 2-1 count. He threw it right down the middle. Bailey just stinks enough that he missed it. These pitches. Do we have this game on the screen here? Giants. No, we don't even have it up. Guess we can add it because we don't need to worry about that Blue Jays one anymore. But I'm telling you, you get 2 balls against Wisnant on here, and he goes, okay, fine, we get the 2-ball rule, and now it becomes a meatball pitch, which may be happening right now. Yep. Oh, a little high. Okay, one more pitch for a walk. Come on. I don't even know what I'm saying. More savage in the chat, I guess so. No, the chat gets rowdy. We just have the real ones in right now. This isn't the peak of the chat because we're winding down just a little bit here. And there it is. 3-2 count. He throws a meatball. He gets out of the inning, though. I don't know if that's good or bad. You know what I mean? Are they going to toss him out there again? I don't know. That's a little bit of a bummer. Zero in that St. Louis and Cards game. How many Ks can we get a stat check on Zach Wheeler? If someone can help me out there, because we have, let's see. We have under, was it 7.5 for the ride of the day today? Was it 7? Yeah, under 7.5 for the ride of the day. Ooh, Kiter Montero almost took someone's noggin off. Dude, Ellie De La Cruz, I know he hasn't been him this year, but he is real good. 4 for him so far. Thanks, Lag. Let's see, and he's through what, 3 innings? Okay, that's a little bit of a sweat there for the ride of the day. Okay, so Leahy's looking. What does Leahy have? I'm trying to get a little gauge on where we're at. Leahy, jeez. Leahy has 4. Awesome. Ashcraft has what? 1 or 2? What does he have? 2. Okay. Like, are we happy about it? No. Are we terribly disappointed? No. Wilson Contreras did not get a hit. I have not kept up with Yandy, though. That's a good question. What about Yandy? Does he only have the 1 at bat? He's getting up first next inning. Okay. We'll make sure to tune into that. When does my alarm clock go off tonight? I mean, I'm staying up until we're getting our work done, and then I'm getting up at like 4:30 to go to the airport. might not even sleep. But then I only have like an hour. Like, I have a layover, but it's only like an hour and an hour. That's not even like you sleep on the plane type thing. Shane Baz has 7 strikeouts. Whoa. This Yankee squad, man, I'm telling you, it's just a weird bunch of folks, huh? Tampa Bay sucks too bad to have a good record. It is weird. The way they win games is funny. They just grind it out. Like, they really do. Ooh, who just hit was that O'Neill Cruz? A dinger in the Pittsburgh game? Wouldn't be a bad time for a Luis Garcia Jr. bomb. Come on now. Put the Yanks back on top. I hate rooting for them. Shane Baz is looking pretty good. I mean, he's thrown 62 pitches, but sometimes that's going to happen when you're striking guys out. You know what I mean? O'Neill Cruz first game back. I mean, he is just a demon as well. Him and Ellie, the way that they're built is just crazy. And no, that is not, hey, when I say they're built, you know what I mean. Spencer Jones and me. Oh boy, now Foster Griffin's getting hit a little bit. This is jeez. What is going on tonight? All right, if Kyle Lee comes out here and gets, I mean, we got to get off the stream soon. We have like another 10 minutes. Jeez, come on. All right, let's get some good vibes in the chat. Let's get some of these Ks like we need, and we're good. Kyle Lee, 1 more strikeout. He's looking good. Hopefully we close our eyes, close down the stream, and all of a sudden Ashcraft goes out there and gets his strikeouts, right? That'd be nice. Yeah, O'Neill Cruz home run. Damn, you guys called. I mean, you guys did call a few here. Wow. Shane Baz, another one. He's challenging that, but that's gonna be a strikeout, dude. That is a strikeout. Yeah. The whole ball was in the zone. It didn't even just grab the end or grab the edge. All right, looks like Kyle Leahy's our only last saving grace for the vibes, guys. Ashcraft, what's Ashcraft at? You have him 4? I'm assuming? Or do you just get, 4, right? Because he has 2. All right, Leahy, come on, turn the ship around. The minute this is the first domino of a bunch of dominoes, I'm telling you right now. JJ Bleday is going to go JJK. There it is. There it is. Leahy comes through. Now we need Ashcraft to get on his damn horse. Come on. Who knew Leahy was going to be the look? I mean, he's faced how many? I don't know how many batters he's faced, but he's not even through 4 innings. He has 5 Ks, man. Yeah, great wordplay. I mean, Timmy, you just got to, when you see talent like that, you got to be able to just give you props, and I appreciate you. Wow. Is Nick Martinez coming? Yeah, he's coming back out for the 4th, or he's already out for the 4th. I didn't realize that was multiple batters in. 4-0 Jays. This Tampa Bay team is super weird, man. All right, Leahy got it. I want to see Yandy get up, but I don't know if Nick Martinez is ever going to get us out of this. We might have to end stream with only knowing that Leahy's coming through. Ashcraft's still on the fence. Wilson Contreras not doing his damn job. Boy, oh boy. Leahy's dealing. Wow. So Daniels, hey, that's how to do it. Daniel says Lee's the only one I tailed from the stream. Well, you have to communicate to us which ones you end up tailing moving forward, because that's clearly the recipe. I mean, he's about to have another strikeout. He's going to leave the 4th inning with potentially 6 strikeouts. And I was early to the Leahy train, or Leahy, I think his name is, but I say his name Leahy, and it's probably staying like that. So I like when someone like that starts to deal. Mr. Jones and me. Let's see if he gets him. If Lee strikes him out here, we could send it off on a high note. No, he almost got him to swing and miss there, Stevenson. Did he strike out Stevenson last time? I think so, right? I believe he did. Ooh, we almost got him to chase that bad boy. Yeah, I'm sweating that Yankees game too, Dad. Dad? You're in the chat? I gotta call Yanowski, not. Oh my God, Lee is on fire. But all right, guys. We do, like I said, we have the hard out at 7:45 because we are recording another show. It'll probably be out in the next couple days, but it's going to be H to H. If you guys don't know what H to H is, it is the NFL show that Tassos, who also does videos here on the channel, we battle it out each and every week. So we're going to have a lot of fun with that tonight. It's a Futures episode, so very excited. But this is our first technical NFL recording that we're doing, so I'm pretty geeked up for it. But we're closing down stream. Obviously, I'd like to stay on a little bit longer, but like I said, we do have some obligations. So appreciate everyone being here. We will probably keep an eye on the streaming schedule. We are traveling the next couple days, but you know what? I've loved doing these live streams, and you know, yesterday we had some really good plays. Today, and we're treading water. Let's see if Ashcraft comes through. Hit parlays can cash at any time. We shall see. But appreciate everyone tuning in. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.